Over the past couple of weeks, I've covered a lot of the changes and additions for builders in 1.4.4. Let's round off the first 2 weeks of the update by taking a look at some of my favorite quality of life additions. Greetings friends, Khaios here. I don't want to retread any of the topics that I've covered over the channel over the past 2 weeks, so I'm only going to be talking about stuff that I haven't covered yet today. So if you think that I might have missed something, be sure to check my 1.4.4 playlist linked below with all of my videos and shorts of the update. And if you still think that I missed something that you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments. And while you're there, if you enjoy the hard work that I've been doing over the past couple of weeks, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and helped us try to reach the new goal of 400,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you. Yesterday, I released a video on how farming was forever changed in the Labor of Love update, and in the comments section I had several people tell me that they had hoped that I would mention the new upgrade to the Staff of Regrowth. Most of you know that the staff will allow you to plant grass on top of dirt without the need of grass seeds, but it's a lesser known fact that you can use the staff to harvest extra herbs and seeds from herb plants than you would get from using a pickaxe. Well, now you can combine the Staff of Regrowth with a copper or tin axe and some jungle spores and vines at a workbench to get the brand new Axe of Regrowth. This takes the grass placing as well as the bonus herb and seed gathering from the staff, and it combines it with the axe's ability to chop down trees. And as an added benefit, when you chop down a tree with the Axe of Regrowth, it will automatically plant an acorn in that location. You can then use fertilizer to quickly grow the tree that you chop down, making this a great new farming tool. The acorns will, of course, plant trees that match the block beneath them. Chopping down a boreal tree will plant an acorn in the snow to grow a new boreal tree. The same goes for all tree types except for gem trees, yellow willow, and sakura trees. Chopping down yellow willow or sakura trees with an Axe of Regrowth will plant a normal acorn, allowing a standard tree to grow, while chopping down a gem tree will not plant anything. The Axe of Regrowth has one glaring flaw. Despite the fact that it can plant acorns and grass, it can't plant Khaios channel plushies. But lucky for you, that's not a problem. We still have Jumbo Khaios and Shino plushies on pre-order linked below. There are a little over 2 weeks remaining, and we have to get a total of 200 pre-orders for the campaign to be funded and to guarantee that these guys get shipped out. Thank you to everybody who has already placed their orders. Ridding your world of its crimson or corruption can be quite the pain in the butt. The Contaminator helped massively, but there are now a few additions to make that even better, though admittedly, this is still quite the task. We can now see crimson and corruption blocks in dark spaces by drinking a Biome Sight potion. You craft this using Fire Blossom, Blink Root, Moonglow, Grass Seeds, and a bottled water at a placed bottle or alchemy table. Drinking the potion will cause corrupt and crimson blocks to glow, similar to how the Spelunker potion works with ore, and that will allow you to more easily find the pesky infection spreading tiles. But seeing them is only half the problem. The Contaminator's reach isn't the greatest. Well, take it to the Shimmer after defeating the Moonlord and toss it right in. You will get the new Terraformer item back. This is like a Contaminator on steroids. Further spread, further reach. The Contaminator reaches 60 blocks away with a 5-tile spread. The Terraformer can reach a whopping 95 tiles away with a spread of 7 blocks. It also has a 33% chance not to consume ammo, which can be increased further with Ranger gear. Even better, there are a few new solution colors available to us, which the Steampunker will sell after defeating the Moonlord. The yellow solution will convert blocks into their desert equivalent. The white solution does the same thing but with snowy equals. Brown solution can turn blocks into stone, dirt, and grass, spreading the forest. These can be a huge boon for quickly and easily changing the biome of an area. The next quality of life additions are relatively small, so I won't spend too much time on them before moving on to my favorite addition, but they are still quite nice, so definitely worth mentioning. The bottomless water bucket is now a reward from fishing quests before hard mode. Previously, you could only get it past the wall of flesh. Critter cages can now be stacked, which looks amazing. I'm not sure why, but this kind of makes me wish that you could place candles on blocks. The mechanical ruler has been added to the grand design with a button in our inventory, so now aligning builds is much easier. The drill containment unit can now break walls in addition to blocks. Left click removes blocks as usual, but right clicking breaks walls. Hold both the left and right mouse buttons at the same time to break both blocks and walls. Similar to how we can change backgrounds and tree types with the world and tree globes, we can now also change our moon design by using the new item called the moon globe. This can be purchased from the zoologist upon 50% bestiary completion, allowing you to cycle randomly through the 9 different moon styles. And now onto my favorite quality of life addition. This is the Extractinator. It's a decent way of getting ore that isn't naturally found in your world by throwing in silt, slush, or desert fossil into it. You also get a fair bit of gems and money from it too. You could even throw in the old shoe, seaweed, and tin can junk items from fishing and get some fishing bait back. But now, after defeating the mechs in hard mode, you can gather some chlorophyte to turn it into something far superior. Take your old Extractinator and 18 chlorophyte bars to a mithril or orichalcum anvil, and you will see the new chlorophyte Extractinator. This has all of the same base functions as the Extractinator, so there's no need to keep one of each, but this also adds a huge new function. The chlorophyte Extractinator can exchange items that you give it into their alternate versions. Copper ore becomes tin ore. Tin ore becomes copper ore. This is the case for all of the ore types that have alternatives, including adamantite and titanium. You don't even need to use this just on the ore, as you can throw bars straight into it and they will be converted to their alternate bars. It doesn't stop there, however, because you can use the chlorophyte Extractinator to essentially cleanse certain blocks of their evils. Putting ebonstone, pearlstone, or crimstone blocks into the chlorophyte Extractinator will give you normal stone back. This also applies to sand, sandstone, hardened sand, and ice that have been converted with corruption, crimson, or hallow. But this is a one-way conversion. You can't place the standard versions in and get the evil versions back. You might have thought that's all the chlorophyte Extractinator does, but not quite yet. If you have a dungeon color that you didn't want, you no longer need to generate world after world until you get the dungeon brick color that you desire. Tossing blue brick from the dungeon into the chlorophyte Extractinator will convert it into green brick. Green brick becomes pink brick. Pink brick cycles back to blue brick. Now, thanks to this amazing machine, no matter what dungeon or ore types your world generates with, you will be able to easily gain access to their alternate versions after defeating the mechs and farming some chlorophyte. No need to world hop, and even better, no need to fish for hundreds or thousands of fishing crates to get alternate ore variations. Those are some fantastic builder quality of life changes. Let me know in the comments if you feel there are some others that I should cover. And if you found this video helpful or fun, please consider subscribing and helping us reach our new goal of 400,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Also, don't forget that we still have jumbo plushies available for pre-order, linked in the description and pinned comment. A huge thank you to my biggest supporters for the month: Matt Dragon, Nate Wiley, Hypic3, and Duke Samron. And be sure to check out my channel artist MythicalWater, linked in the description below. Thank you all very much for watching. Be back soon with a new video. Until then, happy building.